The nose. So noses are something that some artists love and some artists hate. For me personally, sometimes it's cool, sometimes it's my worst enemy. Usually, if we hate to draw noses, it's because we don't understand them. They're this abstract thing on our face that gets in the way. Poor misunderstood noses. It's not their fault that nostrils are two gaping holes on our face that don't look attractive no matter how hard we try to make them look like they don't look like gaping holes on our face. So in this video, I'm going to address a few common problems with the nose. Things that I remember struggling with when I started out. It is my hope that this will help ease some of your fears of drawing the dreaded schnoz. We are digging for gold here with noses, people, and there's just one thing that I want to point out. I want you to start thinking about noses as like pyramids on your face with like a round ball at the very tip, okay? And also remember that the bottom of the nose gets a really kind of like distinguished shadow because it does face down. The plane of the nose on the bottom faces toward the floor, and then everything else faces outward. So we're gonna look at stylized noses real quick. You can easily stylize a nose like anime, kind of like this. Ta-da! Or you can make it a bit more, I guess we could say more realistic stylization if you just kind of render it a little bit more like this, using shadows and highlights and plane and form. And you could do a front-facing stylized nose. I mean, this is the easiest way to do it. You just take two little dashes, add some shading and highlights. The secret here is once you add some shading to the nose, and you put in those highlights, it will immediately make it look more 3D, like this. Now, one thing that a lot of artists get wrong is the nostrils. Nostrils can be tricky. They are holes in your face. So just try to remember the placement of the nostrils, okay? So see, this is the correct way. And then do not do it like this. Now, here's a few more examples of noses. This time it's showing you when there's extra cartilage at the nose, like for older people, for instance. That red zone, that's the cartilage. Just remember, cartilage is what gives your character shape to their nose. The easiest way for me to explain the nose to you is to draw it on a skull. So obviously here we have the different forms, like the planes of the nose, okay? Different color, different plane. And then here, I'm taking the color of the skull and just kind of blending it all together, using that information to help me sort it out. And using these building blocks of the nose, you can make all sorts of noses. You can make a nose like this, or you could even make a nose like this, or even like this. So have fun, make noses. I hope that helped at least one of you out there. Leave a comment if it did, because I would love to hear from you. I always love to hear from you guys, because you're the best. Find me on my socials, which are over here, as well as in the caption down below. Cannot wait to hear from you, and I will see you next time. Nagamist! Have fun, you guys.